Everybody, I'm Tasha with the Major Change Group, and today we're going to be talking about the Navy Federal Auto Loan Pre-Approved process because I get questions all the time about the Navy Federal Pre-Approved process, and I got these two really good questions. So let's take a look. So this first question is asking, do you know if I get approved for 45,000 at 72 months, but only use 35,000? Will my interest rate lower on the loan? So when I responded, I stated that no, if you only use 35,000, that's not going to change your loan. The only thing that's going to change is your monthly payment on the loan. Now, the only thing is, if you change your months on the loan, that will lower the loan. So we're going to go over to the Navy Federal website and we're going to take a look at this. So when you come over here to the Navy Federal website, they have a lot of good information on here. So first, what they have is the rates for the auto loan. So they have it broken down by new and used vehicles. Now, in this comment, he didn't state whether he's going to get a new or used vehicle. So we're just going to use a new vehicle. So right now, if you get an auto loan between 61 months and 72 months, your interest rate is going to be 5.29. So he got approved for 45,000. And so they have the calculator as well. So always go over to the Navy Federal website because they have a lot of good information. So here, if he got the auto loan for 45,000 for 72 months at 5.29, that's going to take his auto loan to $731. Then if he gets the auto loan for 35,000, that's going to take the auto loan to 568. So that's the only thing that changes the amounts on the loan. The thing is, yeah, you would want to go up more months, but see, the only thing is, would you want to go up to 96 months? That's a lot of months. So what I stated, because when I got my auto loan for $20,000 at 60 months, and it was 2.19% interest. Now, the thing is, I had originally said I was going to pay my auto loan off in 3 years, but I had ended up paying my auto loan off in 1 year. And so basically, I only ended up paying not even 1 month of interest. So I paid maybe like $340. And I want to say my auto loan was $355.95 every month. So I didn't even pay a full month of payment for interest. Now, if I would have kept the auto loan for the 60 months, I would have paid maybe like $1,560 some dollars. So I didn't pay nearly as much interest if I would have kept it for the whole year. So possibly what you can do is, if you're paying down the auto loan fast, on the one hand, it's not going to matter how many months you get the auto loan for. You can get the auto loan for 72 months. And if you make a plan to pay the auto loan off fast, then you won't have to pay that much interest. Because the one thing that I do like about Navy Federal, when you are paying the auto loan off, let's say if you even pay $100 a month, or if you double up on the payments, that'll push your next due date out. So if you just keep paying it and paying it and paying it. And so one time before I had paid it off, I didn't have to make a payment until 2025 because I had paid the auto loan up so much, but then I just paid the auto loan off. So those are some little tips and tricks that I like. So for this question, it's not going to, if you use 35,000 over 45,000, it will not lower your interest rate, but it will lower your payment. And so the second question that I got, I really think is more so of a comment than a question, but I think it almost kind of goes with the first comment. So it says, hypothetically speaking, anything left from the check doesn't just disappear. Someone got the remaining portion. If not you, then who? So I thought this was a really good comment, kind of, and it just got me to thinking. But what I will say, this is really my perspective because I don't have the answer for this. And you can always call Navy Federal in regards to that. So let's say if we use the first comment, where they had got approved for 45,000. Now, see, the thing is, when you start the auto loan process, it's the auto loan pre-approved process. So you're only pre-approved for 45,000, let's say 46,000 or 50,000. Then all you have to do is call Navy Federal back, and then they will possibly have to do like another review to pre-approve you for the remaining amount. But if you don't use over the 45,000, then you're good to go. And so it sounds like they only negotiated for whatever car that he got for 35. So once the dealership calls Navy Federal, they're going to let them know that the car that they got was only for 35,000. And then Navy Federal, in 3 days, they'll give you a either email or text message to state, here's your promissory note. And on your promissory note, it has that your auto loan was for 35,000 and for 72 months, and then your monthly payment is going to be $568. And so then you'll just sign off on it. And so for me, I feel like you only pre-approved for the 45,000. So it's just like a number, 45,000, but you can go less. And so on the one hand, I think that it just disappears, in my opinion, but you'll have to let me know, what do you think about that? But I think even taking a look at this example with the 35,000, but see, let's say he wanted additional things on his car. So let's say that there was some tinted windows he could get, or if he could get some kind of protection, if he got cloth seats or something like that, take it back up to 45,000, then he would negotiate that at the dealership. And then when the dealer calls Navy Federal, they'll say it's 45. Because I do get questions all the time, let's say if you don't spend the full 45 and you have the 10K left, what happens to it? But it's like, in my mind, I wouldn't want to get the auto loan at 45 if my car was for 35, because you see that your auto loan went from $568 for 35,000 to $731 for 45,000. I wouldn't want to use the 10,000 if I didn't have to. So let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I always make sure that I respond to the comments. But I hope that you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and turn your notification bell on so you'll be notified when new content drops. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time. It's not a game.